Hello, this is Michael Silva. In this episode, we are going to answer the question, how important is my previous job experience? Security consulting is something that is most commonly done at the later stages of one's career after having gained experience in the private security industry, in law enforcement, or in the military. Before jumping into consulting, many people with law enforcement or military experience will take a bridge job, such as becoming a security manager. This allows them to adapt to the private sector before starting their consulting practice. Most security consultants come from senior leadership roles in their previous organizations. A person rarely comes right out of college and becomes a security consultant or establishes a successful practice after having just served a short stint in law enforcement or in the military. The person who is starting an independent security consulting practice typically has at least 10 years of experience in security or a related field, with 20 years or more of experience being common. That is not to say that a person with less experience couldn't be successful, but might face challenges when competing with more seasoned consultants. The type of experience necessary depends on the practice area in which the prospective consultant intends to operate. For example, people with experience in security management at a private company are usually well suited to start a security management consulting practice that serves private businesses. People whose only previous experience was in the military or law enforcement might face greater challenges when starting a practice that served clients in the private sector. On the other hand, a security consultant with a recent military background might definitely have an advantage when starting a practice intended to serve the military or federal government. Consultants who intend to operate as specialists within a certain segment of the industry are best served when their past experience is in the area of their specialty. For example, a consultant who wanted to specialize in hospital security would most certainly benefit from having previously worked as a security director at one or more well-known hospitals. Forensic security consultants should have some practical experience in the areas in which they profess to be experts. It's difficult to claim to be an expert at something that you haven't personally done yourself. For example, a forensic consultant with a background only in retail security might face tough questions from the opposing attorney when testifying as an expert on a multifamily apartment building case. If you presently have only a limited amount of relevant experience, you may wish to consider taking a job in some other aspect of security before thinking about becoming a consultant. This may greatly improve your chances of success in the long run. When just starting out as a consultant, your past job experience is very important, as you have few, if any, past consulting projects that can be used as references. As you get more and more projects under your belt, your employment history becomes less and less important, as clients tend to give more weight to recent consulting project experience than they do to past employment history.